Hey, good people. Struggling with diabetes here. We're standing tall. Guess what? It's day 5 of our 7-day realignment. Level up, level up, level up. That's what we're doing. We're taking that level up. That's right. That's right. Day 5. I'm excited. I don't know if you've been following along with me and you've been on your program too, and you're at day 5. Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to you. You know, I'm excited about it because it's back to my definition. Really, I'm pinching off of Earl Nightingale. Look him up. But he says success is completing what you start. Completing what you start. And we're at day 5, so we're not successful yet. We got a couple of more days to go. And I know I've done this program before. I've done the 48 before. I've done the 28 before. But they weren't well established or developed. Not established, but developed. Well, my 7-day has been, but my 28 wasn't, and my 48 wasn't. And you'll find some of those vids in a playlist right now on Struggling with the Diabetes YouTube channel. But I'll be doing those over too because I'm excited about it. I just want to show myself first, and then I want to also provide the evidence to you with type 2 that you too can do the same thing that I'm doing, and that's taking control of my diabetes. Not my diabetes being out of control, out of my control, but within my control. That's what it's about. That's what Level Up is about. That's what Struggling with the Diabetes is all about. It's about taking control, not just giving up your get up. And we're going to talk about that in our conversations today. Remember, it's workout, walkout, or walkout, workout, and conversations. That's what this series or these series are all about. So let me get my water. It's a nice day today, but it's still brisky. It's still chilly, rather. That's why I have on my hoodie and I have on my gloves, thermal gloves, if you will, because I'm still borderline anemic. And so, you know, I get cold fairly easily. So, hold on. Remember, we talked about stay hydrated at all times. And let me say this too. So, my dear sister, I call her Sister Only One, she says to me, your wife didn't buy you that canteen, I have you know. I said, what do you mean? You said your wife bought you that canteen from Ross for less. And I said, well, she did. She said, no, brother dear, I bought you that canteen from Ross for less. I said, whoops, my bad. So I thought about that looking at the bottom, because my wife, she loves Ross for less. You know, don't tell her I told you that. You know, she loves, but she's been loving Ross for less. She loves those stores, Bloomingfields, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, I can't, Burlington or Burringtons or Burlingtons, Nordstrom's Rack, they don't come to me right now. The stores, they don't. I don't know them like that. But at any rate, I had to come back and say, listen, it wasn't my wife that purchased this for me. It was my dear sister. So there you go, sister. If you're looking at this video, know that it was you that has graced me with this Eddie Bauer water canteen. canteen. I call it water canteen. You could put whatever you want in it, but that's all I put in it, ice and water. Yeah, so let me see. So we're going to do our walkout. We're going to do yesterday. Here's another amendment. I know I said we were going to do 1.75 miles or 1 mile and whatever we said. We ended up doing almost 3 miles yesterday. And so today we're going to attempt to match that. If not, we're going to get at least 2.5 miles today. That's in our walkout burnout. I call it a burnout because we're burning those calories right on out. So it isn't about burning calories per se. That's kind of it goes along with it, but it's more on the order of heart health. It's more lowering our cholesterol, lowering our sugar, lowering our blood pressure, so that's why we're doing that. Okay, so let's get started with our walkout. Alrighty then. Are you excited? You say excited about what? Excited that this is the 5th day. Got 2 more days to go, and we'll be able to wrap this up in a nice, pretty package. Yeah. You'll be able to say, I completed my 7-day realignment program with struggling with diabetes, and I was successful in it, and I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things. That's right. Yeah, so for some of you who don't know, and you're just tuning in right now, all the time, I do my stretches, my warm-up before I leave home, just so I could be ready to get to work once I get here to the park. I usually work out and walk out at parks. I think I don't think I actually documented it, but I was at the ocean, the beach, one of the workouts and walkouts, and that's a really nice experience because I love the beach. I love the ocean. So yeah, now let me say this while we're getting into this space. So yesterday, I always tease wifey about her clumsiness and how a lot of times she's amazingly clumsy. Like she won't fall down the stairs, she'll fall up the stairs. Or there's not a crack in the ground and she'll just skip a beat while walking, or she'll drop her keys. Now this isn't an autoimmune circumstance. This is just her clumsiness. And when I say she drops her keys, she does that regularly. Frequently, often. And it could be anything, all kind of stuff. So I was telling her how the difference between some of the things that she finds herself doing, which are odd, and some of those same things that happened to me. And I was saying the difference is mine is more, or are more freakish, like strange, you know. For example, yesterday I was preparing my meal, 6 o'clock meal. Just a reminder, we don't eat after 8 o'clock on this 7-day realignment. No eating after 8 p.m. So I was preparing my meal, and I walked by one of the cabinets, and for some strange reason, the knob on the cabinet caught hold of my shorts that I was wearing, like the bottom part, and it kind of held it, but I didn't know that, and I was still moving, and it stopped me, it pulled me back. It caused me to stop and to be pulled back. But it dug into my thigh. It cut, my shorts cut into my thigh. And I was like, how in the world did that happen? I know it seems kind of, what am I talking about? It's one of those things that you had to be there to actually see, to say, wow, that is kind of strange. And I bring it up because right now I'm still feeling, it's almost like someone took a rod or something and swung and hit the inside of my thigh. That's what it feels like. So, of course, after this workout, I'm going to doctor it up. I forgot about it until now, till working out. But that's how dedicated I am to this 7-day realignment. I want to definitely get it in. So that I can move on to the next phase of my program. And I have to look to see when my next lab appointment is, because I want to show you the difference. I want you to see the difference from my last lab or labs, which were in January. I think we talked about that. It's April now, and they usually go every 3 months. So I had one in January, or maybe my doctor's appointments were in January. Yeah. And the lab results were gone over or reviewed in January by the various doctors, endocrinologist, my primary care my nephrologist. So, it being April now, I'm certain that it's going to be a marked difference. Because as you know, I've mentioned to you that my A1C, and for those of you who are type 2 and new to this channel, make sure you are writing down or you documenting your A1C every 3 months. You want to know what that is, so you'll know how to manage better your type 2. So, January, it was 8. I'll put it on the screen. Now you see what that is. And so we're going to see what April has to say. And I'm pretty much certain and confident that it's going to be lower than 8.x, whatever that is. So you'll bear witness that this program that I've developed, 7-day realignment, 28 days still standing, and the first 48 are viable programs that will definitely help you manage your type 2 diabetes. Just simple things like exercising and walking. And you see, I'm not walking slowly, and I'm not walking really fast, but I am keeping a steady pace and just brisk movement where you can still converse, but at the same time, you can feel you're using that energy and you're pumping that blood. The thing about exercise and cardio, walking and whatnot, you have to get your heart rate up to a certain level before it actually starts to activate certain chemistry in your body to help those areas. We're going to talk about that, but that's being placed in the playlist What's Up Doc. So you could, on this YouTube channel, you could go to What's Up Doc and you could check out the discussion there about getting your heart beat up, and not too much, but you don't want to slowly walk and like you're chilling, you know, you're not really doing anything, you know. And it's about 3 levels, and it covers 3 different aspects. Okay, I'm going to finish this workout. I got that was about a quarter of a mile. I got a long way to go, but we getting it in today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wishing the very best for all of you guys out there who are struggling with diabetes and who are intentionally doing something to beat the struggle, or to mitigate the struggle, I might say. You know, we're challenged, but we're not out of the game. Okay, I'll see you in the workout portion. If you haven't already watched the workout portion. But you guys take care. This is Realignment, 5th day. Leveled up.
Hey, good people. Okay. So we just finished the workout. The walkout and the workout. So I did about 2.5 miles, a little bit more than a half. So about 2.6, 2.5, 2.6, somewhere in there. I didn't do the weight iron today. I think I'm going to push the iron workout into our 28-day still standing program. Yeah. So by the time you hear this, I would have already done it. So we got day 5 out. That's what's up. Okay. How are you guys feeling? Those of you who are following along, how'd you do today? Hopefully you did well. Hopefully you did well. Let me check my blood sugar. See what we're talking about. I'll put it on the screen for you. Okay, 104. So that's good. I stayed steady all the way through. Every now and then, I don't know if you saw like day 1 or day 2, when I was just starting in the initial 7-day realignment. I was just starting, and a lot of times my sugar would drop so low. So I would have to have some orange juice just to offset that drop. And then of course it will attempt to spike, but because I'm working out and walking out, it corrects it. So that works in that regard. But because I've been doing the 7-day now, it would be like, let me see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it would be 12 days if I couple the initial 7-day with this one, this new level up. But we'll just go with this one, level up. This is day 5, but I'm saying that to say my islet pump that we talked about, the CGM, what it does is it learns the rhythm of your body. It learns your highs. It learns your lows. It learns your sugar loads. It learns your carbs. It learns anything that's being consumed in your body, anything that's happening inside your body, even your chemistry. The islet, what it does through its algorithms and calculations and all of that, it will correct, or it will, it sees where you are, and it notices the trend. If it's going up within the next 30 minutes to an hour, or a couple hours, that is, or if it's going down or coming down. And so it will dispense the insulin accordingly. So I like that about it. I don't have to micromanage it. It kind of does its job without me standing there as a gatekeeper, so to speak. So only thing I did was drink water. Remember, we talked about stop tripping, keep sipping. Stop tripping. You see the card. Stop tripping, keep sipping. If you have to, go listen to that. Okay, so this is the end of day 5. We have 2 more days. Okay, and then we could say we were successful in this level up program. All right, 7-day realignment level up, because we have some more level ups coming. Please know that. Okay, you guys, you have a great day. Make sure you're saying your prayers and you're meditating. Prayer and meditation is very essential to this this program. It couples with heart health. Okay. All right, you guys. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.